Hey everyone, Mike here with another Helm to Tower video and another quick little Wayfinder beginner's guide, kind of explainer to some of the different things that are in the early throes of the game. In this video I want to go over Gloom Tears. This is kind of a random event you will come across in the Highlands. You may have already, since you kind of get to the Highlands earlier. These are basically kind of like public events if you're familiar with Destiny 2 or other MMO style games. And you probably have, if you've encountered already, you'll see that they're, it's kind of a wave-based thing. You do 3 rounds of enemies, and then you go into the Gloom Tear itself, and then you fight a boss, and then you'll get some chests. But what you'll notice is, you might have already noticed, if you've done it, is that when you grab those chests, in the distance beyond there, you can see another platform with looks like some more rewards on it. So you're probably curious about how the heck you get those. Well, let me explain it to you here now. When you start a Gloom Tear event, you are going to do the first 2 initial enemy waves as normal, just take out all of the Gloom enemies, but once you start the 3rd wave, you're going to notice that there's actually extra enemies that spawn specifically on this wave. These are going to be these like small little orb enemies called Prophecy. There's going to be I think 5 or 6 of those that spawn. You just need to take all of those out before you take out any of the other Gloom enemies that are around the arena. I think you can take out some of them, but there is a limit or of some kind. I don't know what that full limit is, but if you take out too many of the normal Gloom enemies, those orbs will just disappear and you won't be able to do the kind of variant encounter that is needed to get to that island. So you're just going to want to take out all the prophecies first. You'll see once you do that, you'll get a little notice on the screen, and I think it says the Heart Ripper awakens. It can be a little tricky to see, but it does pop up. Again, just make sure that you don't see any of these orb enemy creatures left before you take out any of the stuff, and you'll generally be fine. Once you do that, you can then just take out all the Gloom enemies and proceed as normal and go into the Gloom Tear portal itself. When you do, you'll notice there's a different boss in the arena. It is the Heart Ripper boss. It admittedly is not a very dramatically different boss fight from the normal one you do. It didn't really seem to be that much more challenging to me, at least personally. But at the end of the day, it is Highlands is an early game zone, so it's not really that big of a deal. But you're just gonna want to fight this boss, take it down, and then you'll see the normal chests that are there, and you'll also see a path has opened behind this chest that will then allow you to get all of the rewards on that island behind. And that can see on there's extra chests. I think there's an extra 2 or 3 chests. There's memory fragments as well, which I know are nice to have for upgrading characters. And of course, if you're into lore of the characters and stuff like that, one of Nissa's memories is found on this island as well, which you can grab as well. So that's pretty cool. So, I think this is just a good thing to know if you weren't aware of this, especially in the early throes of the game, because I think, there is a lot of unique rewards that only come from drops specifically from Gloom dungeon or Gloom chests rather. I think there's specific rewards that are only tied to those types of chests. So, you're going to want to try and open a bunch of those to get all the unique rewards from that if you would want it. And if you're trying to collect all the stuff from the game, that's a good way to go about it and get a head start, because I believe these chests are only in this event, and they're also in the Void Dungeon Lost Zone, which you unlock a little bit into the main campaign. So there's not a lot of places to find these chests, so being able to get a couple extra ones I think is pretty good. But yeah, there you go. That's how the Gloom Tear event works. You can kind of do the normal one or this sort of variant version to get different rewards or extra rewards, and it's pretty good to know in the early games. Thanks everybody for watching. If you're looking forward to Wayfinder's 1.0 launch and want me to cover anything else, feel free to let me know in the comments below and I can go over some more things. Maybe do a little simple guides like these, or maybe I can just answer your comments down below. But we only got 2 more weeks. I'm really looking forward to the launch of 1.0, seeing what else they have in store for us for the game. But thanks everybody again for watching. I'll see you in the next video.